As Congress debates whether to cut military aid to Egypt in the wake of this week's bloody crackdown that has killed upwards of 1,000 people, the consequences for America could be even worse than for Egypt. America's $1.3 billion in aid to Egypt is primarily used to buy weapons from U.S. defense corporations. Let's take a look at the 10 biggest U.S. defense contracts involving direct military aid to Egypt from 2009 to 2011. First, Lockheed Martin, the amount $259 million for F-16s and night vision sensor systems. Number two, DRS Technologies, the amount $65.7 million for vehicles and surveillance hardware. Number three, L3 Communications, the amount $31.3 million. A sonar system and military imaging equipment were amongst the deal. Number four, Deloitte. Amount $28.1 million. Planning and support for aircraft programs were involved as well. Number five, Boeing, the amount $22.8 million. 10 Apache helicopters were involved in the deal. Six, Raytheon, an amount of $31.6 million, including Stinger missiles. Number seven, Augusta-Westland, the amount $17.3 million. And that was for helicopter maintenance, among other things. Number eight, U.S. Motor Works, the amount $14.5 million for engine and spare parts. Number nine, Goodrich, the amount $10.8 million. They got a $10.8 million contract to obtain and distribute reconnaissance systems for Egypt's F-16 jets that they got from Lockheed. And number 10, Columbia Group, the amount $10.6 million in unmanned vehicle systems and tech training. Now, it should be noted that the U.S. military is heavily dependent on Egypt to move personnel and equipment to Afghanistan and really throughout the region. Last year, for example, more than 2,000 U.S. military aircraft flew through Egypt's airspace. 35 to 45 naval ships passed through the Suez Canal with expedited status, so they didn't have to wait, of course, in the long lines. And last year, when we put this all in mind, there was also more than 2,000 U.S. military aircraft that flew through Egypt's airspace, as we mentioned. So certainly a sobering statistic, a sobering number of statistics, and something that I can imagine is going to factor into the discussions in Washington.